Hey guys, today I wanted to do another EDC video for you. And normally on my EDC videos I talk about my tiered system and then what pieces of gear that I have. You know, it's pretty common gear that we all carry as part of our EDCs. But this one's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be tailored for going to one particular place, and that place is a football stadium. This year I have season tickets to the Seattle Seahawks. I'm a big football fan, and in particular I'm a big Seahawks fan. I live in the Seattle area. So this is my home team. And so what I wanted to do was tailor my EDC setup specifically for going to a football game. So as a lot of you know, that different fields, whether you're a football fan, baseball fan, soccer fan, doesn't matter. You know, every field and stadium has its own set of rules. And so I went over to CenturyLink's website and I checked out what they have listed as their prohibited items. And this is what they have. I'll just read them off to you. So animals, beach balls, glass bottles, cans, coolers, drugs, fireworks, flammable liquids, flasks, glass containers, laser pointers, pepper spray, weapons, and whistles. And so by weapons, they mean, you know, guns, knives, mace, handcuffs, nightstick, nunchucks, ninja stars, you know, things like that. And every stadium is a little bit different. For example, I went to the Cincinnati Bengals website, and they had some items that weren't included on CenturyLink's prohibited items list, like strollers, thermoses, tripods, umbrellas, video cameras. And so it's a little bit different. So this affects a few different areas of my EDC. So I wouldn't be able to carry a knife, technically. Wouldn't be able to carry a multi-tool. And in my Urban Altoid Survival tin, I usually have this little Leatherman Micra, so technically I couldn't bring that. And if I really wanted to, I know I could have this in a pocket, and they probably wouldn't ever find it. But for this video, I'm gonna stick to the rules. So what I had to do was alter my EDC setup specifically for going to a football game. So here's what I ended up doing. So I'm gonna have to take off the whistle from my keychain, since the whistle is also prohibited. And on the Urban Altoid Survival tin, I have the normal items in here, although I did modify a couple things. Instead of having the Leatherman Micra, which I took out, I added some earplugs. When you go to a stadium, in particular in Seattle at CenturyLink Field, formerly Quest Field, it is really loud in there. So I wanted to have some hearing protection. So these are a set of heroes. You can buy them at a grocery store if you want to. And I really like them. I use them for a lot of different things. And then also, when I go to a football game or any kind of game, I eat a lot of different food. I like grubbing out as much as possible, and it's not always healthy. So what I wanted to include was some Tums. And I might have a friend that might want to use some Tums too. So I included that with the Urban Altoid Survival tin. So those are the only changes. Everything else is basically what you've seen in the previous video. I'll probably put an annotation. I'll put it right about there. Okay, so in addition to that, I wanted to carry some other items. So what I really wanted to do was have my ticket. I like keeping my tickets pristine. So I'm going to try, since I'm going to 8 different games this season, I'm going to try out a few different setups. I was thinking of making a specific Altoid Survival tin specific for the games, but instead what I went with is I wanted to keep my ticket pristine, so I went with the Maxpedition Traveler, and I'm going to try this out for this game in particular. And so I have the ticket in here with as well as some other items included. So normally I probably wouldn't want to lug this thing around because it's kind of thick, and but when I go to a football game, a lot of the times I wear a football jersey, and since it's kind of oversized, I figured I could wear this without it really being noticeable. And when I go through the ticket line, I would then take it out, and so they could scan the ticket through the barcode here. So I'm not going to do a review on this. Roscoe Ball has a really good review of these little travelers. I figured if it didn't end up working for this EDC, that it might work out for my Bob, maybe for my personal compartment. Anyway, I'll show you what I have. I don't have too much in here. I have my ticket. I have a Sharpie. You never know when you might want to get an autograph from someone. I have a pen, and then I also have the Streamlight Stylus Pro. I like having, even though it's a day game, I always like having a flashlight with me for some reason. I don't know. Also included, I have the season schedule in here, and I have the season ticket holder Pro Shop discount card. So I included that as here. I don't have anything in these pockets. There's pockets all over the place on this thing. And then on the inside as well, I have, down here I wanted to include some wet ones. These are the individual kind. You can get them at the grocery store in a big pack. So because I'm going to be eating a lot of different kind of food, and it's probably going to be greasy barbecue, get stuff on my fingers, and so I wanted to have some of those with me. And then also in here, I just kind of beefed up my first aid kit. So I just have a little bit more Band-Aids. I have some triple antibiotic ointment, some other pieces of first aid equipment. So that's basically what I have in here. And then also behind the ticket, I have some extra spending money. So So that is what I include as well. So let's see what else I'm going to bring. Since it's tomorrow, it's supposed to be raining a little bit, so I'm going to have a poncho with me. I don't want to bring an umbrella, and I picked a blue one since it goes with the Seahawks colors. So that's the poncho I'm going to bring. I also want to just have a little snack just in case I don't want to get up from my seat. So I brought a Cliff Bar. And, I'll have my wallet and my cell phone, the standard things. I also wanted to have some binoculars since I'm going to be a little bit away from the action. So these are some REI, they're 10 by 26 binoculars. I normally don't use binoculars, but I wanted to have some for this. I'm going to try it out. Maybe I'll decide that this will be a good addition for the Bob. So anyway, these are the 10 by 26 waterproof. They're around $50. And I'm going to just give them a shot and see how they work for this. So I'm going to bring some binoculars with me. And then I thought this would also be a good time to test out some of the gear that I carry in my Bob. So this is the clothing compartment. I made a video for this recently with all the clothes that I carry in my Bob. So what I wanted to do was have kind of my general base layer or core layer. So I have my Smart Wool t-shirt. I have the Smart Wool hiking socks. I have the REI Sahara convertible pants. So that's going to be kind of the outfit that I wear. And then if it starts to getting cold, I'm also going to bring these Smart Wool arm warmers as well. And then on the outside, I'll be wearing a jersey. So for this game, I have, this is a Steve Largent jersey. I like having jerseys that are of old school players. I don't like getting the modern players. I like, some Hall of Famer or something like that. Something that'll always be popular, so I don't have to always buy new jerseys and stuff like that. So that's basically what I'm going to be having. So what I want to do now is show you how I'm going to wear those items, and then let's go head over to CenturyLink Field and watch the game. So again, this is my Gameday EDC, and I'm going to put this on and show you how I carry all of them. Alright guys, so here's how I carry my Gameday EDC. So I have the binoculars here. I might have them around the neck. I haven't decided yet. Most likely I'll just carry it in my hand. So as you can see, the Traveler, it's not really that visible. I mean, you kind of might think that I might have gained a little bit of weight. But I have the Traveler inside of here. So when I go through the security line, I'll just take that out and have them scan the ticket. So then everything else I have just basically in the pants. So I have the Smart Wool t-shirt under here, as you can see. So in this right pocket here, I have the poncho. The left pocket here, I have the Cliff Bar and the Altoid Survival Tent. And in the back pocket, I have the Smart Wool arm warmers. If it starts getting too cold, I could take those out, put them on the arms. So, and let's see, got my wallet, got the cell phone, just kind of the standard items, and let's see, I have my keychain here. So that's going to be what I'm going to carry into the game. Now, this EDC is not really designed for, if there's going to be a big terrorist attack at the stadium. It's more just for more practical things that I might need it for. So, if I wanted to, I could probably include some kind of a mask in here, as far as like a hospital grade mask, maybe some gloves, maybe a map of downtown Seattle. But I haven't included those yet, so we'll see as the season goes whether I decide to add that or not. Oh, but I forgot to mention that I also have the Merrell Moab ventilator shoes, so I'm going to try those as well for walking. There'll be a little bit of walking involved. So anyway, let's go head out to the game and see if this is ends up being a useful EDC setup. So let's go head out to CenturyLink Field and watch the game. Alright, I'm here at the Tacoma Dome Station. I'm about to take the sounder up to the game to Seattle. So time to buy some tickets and then catch the sounder train. So let me go do a little buying the tickets really quick. Alright, I have my ticket and I'm going to go catch the train right now. Most of the time I usually drive up there and I might do some tailgating, but I want to save a little bit of money on gas and parking, so I decided to take the train up there. And then also that helps out if I decide to do a little bit of drinking while I'm there as well. So anyway, let's catch the train, get up to Seattle. You might have to see it. You might have to see it. Alright, so I'm here in Tequila, and as you can see, I'm not in the train. What we just found out, all the passengers found out that President Obama's in town right now doing something, I don't know, some campaign dinner, I don't know. Anyway, they closed down the main freeway, which is I-5, and they're also closing down the train because of that to allow him to get to wherever he's going. So now all of us are kind of having to wait here for the next hour until we can start moving again. So people are they're kind of pissed off. that they're going to be late for the game. But this is you know, something to kind of prep for these kind of moments. It's not really an emergency, but it's kind of an you know, inconvenience. Anyway, so I'm going to be here for the next hour just going to wait until we can get on the move again. So I just thought I'd do this quick little video, and I'm going to wait for Obama to get to wherever he's going so I could get to the game. So talk to you guys later. Coming into the field. No rain, that looks pretty good. Alright, we're out to the field now. Alright, so I'm walking to the field right now, and these Moab ventilator shoes are just absolutely awesome. They're extremely lightweight. As I'm walking, it feels like I'm wearing slippers or something. They're so light. So yeah, I'm really enjoying these. So just walking to the game right now with all these people. A lot of tailgating going on, and it's a nice day. I don't know if it's going to rain, actually. It's pretty good. Alright, so here's the new security check all the way down to the ankles. Got the guys in one line, girls in the other line. It'll be fun, let's test it out. Alright, I'm about to go do security now. Got the Maxpedition Traveler with me at the ticket. So let's see how I do. Alright, made it through just fine. No problems. Guys, I'm over here at Ivar's. Gonna get some food right now, getting the garlic fries. It's kind of hard to talk in the stadium, it's really loud. But I just wanted to talk some gear while I'm waiting in line. So far the best thing that I brought is definitely the earplugs. Those things that totally save my ears. It gets pretty loud in there. After that, man, I really wish I had a smartphone for these games because everyone's on the smartphones checking out their scores and stuff like that. The Maxpedition Traveler is working pretty good. You can't really even see it. It kind of feels like I'm wearing a bulletproof vest like Clint Eastwood or something, but I guess that's okay. Other than that, you know, I haven't really had to use any more gear besides that, so so far so good. A lot of the times you'll see in the stadium when it starts raining, you'll see a lot of the guys they have their ponchos, they have the lime green ponchos. I haven't had to use mine yet because we're kind of underneath we have a little bit of cover underneath us. So anyway, quick update, it's halftime, so I'll check back in later. Alright, I'm leaving Century League Field after a nice victory. Actually, it's a pretty ugly game, but I'll take a win. Nothing too exciting. I don't know. Now I have to keep an eye out because everyone's probably a little bit drunk right now. So we'll see how things go. I'm going back over to the Sounder train. Alright, so that's it for this Gameday EDC video. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm happy because my team won. So of the items that I brought with me, the most beneficial items that I had that I felt were the binoculars, the earplugs that I carried in here, and then also the Wet One wipes, having those singles available because I got my hands messy a few times from eating different kind of food. So if you guys enjoyed this video, maybe down the road I'll do another Gameday EDC, maybe if there's different weather conditions like snow, or maybe doing some kind of tailgating. So if you have any recommendations, comments, please feel free to leave them below, and maybe I'll do some revisions to this setup. I hope you enjoyed this video. Talk to you guys later. Bye.